Hello everyone, this is Mr. Avila coming to you from South LA. We are working on getting ready for our Algebra 2 final, building into some trigonometry now. We're going to use trigonometry to find the missing side indicated by x. Now, in order for us to be able to use trigonometry to be able to find the missing side, we have to make sure we can identify the reference angle, the leg opposite of the reference angle, the adjacent leg, and the hypotenuse. Now in this case, the reference angle is the angle that we've been given here. This is going to be called the reference angle. And from there, we're going to identify the leg that is opposite, the leg that is adjacent, and the leg that is the hypotenuse. That is not a leg. In this case, I think the easiest way to go is to find the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the side that is across from the right angle. Also the longest side, always in a right triangle, the hypotenuse. So that is the missing side that we don't know, that is x. The opposite leg is going to be the leg that is across, all the way this way, all the way across from the reference angle. In this case, this is going to be the opposite, which we are given. This is 12, and then the adjacent we have no information on. That is the missing side, the adjacent side, that we don't know. So we're not even worried about that one because we're being told to find the x. Now we have to apply which trig function. Do we apply sine, cosine, or tangent? We learned in class the word SOHCAHTOA to help us remember which ones that to use. In this case, we are given the opposite, which is the 12, and we're looking for the hypotenuse, which is the x. So we have opposite and hypotenuse. Which trig function are we going to use? Are we going to use sine? Are we going to use cosine? Or are we going to use tangent? Well, in this case, the opposite and hypotenuse are paired right up there with sine. So we're going to set up the equation sine of 35 degrees, that is our reference angle, is equal to opposite 12 over hypotenuse, which we don't know, that is x. First, we're going to find the value of sine of 35, jumping over to Desmos calculator. Now, we actually gave you a table to find these as well. Turns out you could find them using Desmos. So we can type in sine of 35, or you could use your table that we gave you. And that is 0.57. Now, be careful. Make sure that your Desmos has DEG here for degrees. If you see RAD, please click there and then make sure it's on DEG. We did not get a chance to talk about radians. You'll see that in pre-calculus. So sine of 35 is 0.574. Let's go with 0.574. 0.574 is equal to 12 over x. Now we learned in our Getting Tricky With It video when our x is down below, x and that 0.574 is going to switch. There is some algebra behind it, but we're trying to make it a little easier for you today. 12 divided by 0.574. The algebra is you multiply by x on both sides and divide by 0.574, and then that'll get your x by itself. We'll jump back over to Desmos to do that division. 12 divided by 0.574. 12 divided by 0.574. And that gives us 20.9. So this side here is 20.9. So the value of the length of our hypotenuse would be 20.9 units if our reference angle is 35 and our opposite is 12. Our hypotenuse comes out to be 20.9. Thanks for following along. Hopefully you were able to be okay with that. If not, ask us questions. We're here to help. See you in the next video.